Humans always had the tendency and urge to create, so whether it may be inventions, paintings, or it can be any form of art or self expression, really. And me myself, I am no different. So, growing up, I always wanted to be able to draw decently. Just like any grade schooler out there, I always doodle in class, maybe some random stick figures. But in high school, I also tried to draw with some success, but I could never seem to be satisfied with my drawings. I always compared my works to good artists, and mine would always look pale in comparison. However, since we're all stuck in quarantine, I realized why not continue my past passion and learn a new skill. The global quarantine has truly been one of the worst times in recent history, and a lot of us are facing a lot of hardships and depression during these times, but every cloud has a silver lining. So I decided to make use of this time in trying to learn pixel art. Okay, but why pixel art? Well, the reason I wanted to learn pixel art is because I want to try to make games. I love playing games. I played a lot of Harvest Moon when I was little, and when Stardew Valley came out, I played a lot of Stardew Valley, and after hearing the indie game dev story, it sparked an idea. Why not try making a game just for fun? Although game dev will be something new for me, I have a background in programming, so probably learning it will be doable. However, in order to make games, I need the graphics. And pixel art would be perfect. Pixel art is a form of digital art mostly associated with 8-bit and 16-bit video games. Every game needs its graphics, but back then computers can't afford to have the shiny and flashy AAA graphics we have now. They had to squeeze every bit of information on those old artifacts. So that's why if you look at Mario, you can only see his 16 pixels tall and 16 pixels wide. Even though this is the case, you can clearly see where his main features are. That's his head, his arms, and that's his legs. And that is really the beauty of pixel art. Every pixel is important, and it shows story, shows the overall design. It's vital to the overall design of the sprite or the artwork. These pixels can capture anything really. It can be anything simple like chicken in a chicken coop, or a simple stroll in the beach. Or it can be totally edgy. It can be menacing. It can capture the darkness of the void and show its contrast with a vibrant light. So these days, pixel art is no longer used because the limitation of hardware, but rather it is now an artistic choice. So for example, both mediums can clearly portray a bonfire scene, but dare I say that the pixel art looks more enticing to look at. But that's just my opinion. So appreciating it is one thing, but learning it, where do we start? Well, I did what every person will do if they want to learn something new. I searched Google. And I eventually went to YouTube. And actually, for the most part, watching these videos can get you started. These YouTubers in particular really helped me with the basics. Their videos contain so many useful tips, and I really recommend checking out their content. I'll be linking their channels in the description. However, watching videos only gets you so far. You can't really improve if you don't start practicing. So here, I started making some simple sprites, and here's one I made. Not gonna lie, he looks super rough, but I'm still happy on how he turned out. Kinda looks like Steven, Steven from Pokemon Emerald, but much more scuffed. One thing I didn't like though was the hair. It looked very chaotic and undefined. But hey, I managed to animate him, and even though it's just a simple idle movement, I'm still proud on how it turned out. And I also remade the sprite facing other directions, along with their idle movement. And yeah, I've been playing around with Sprite and pixel art for the past few months with my free time, and I've been able to make some decent art and assets. And I hopefully soon I get better in order to make decent art for my game dev. So yeah, I hope you like the video, and one day I'll be better at making videos too. So yeah, have a nice day.